Greetings, my lovelies. How art thou on this new day? I hope all is well. I hope everything is going good. I got my 4 there. This is for those that picked the red 4. Yes, I did all the good stuff. I've sent my love some protections and guidance and all of that stuff to sorry, got sidetracked. That's not going to be nice. What was that? But, yeah, I've already did all the good stuff. 101 as I looked at the time stamp. Used to be 5 now. Maybe I could start with the ruin. The ruin walls of Tala. Oh, where's my little sign? Atala. Where I could put it? Where I could put it? Oh, it's the end. I'll just do it each one. It's no way to put this, and I'm not gonna have enough space with the cards. So we're working on this arrangement. I was switching it and then I didn't, but that's a long story. Gosh, if you know me and you visit, you will see that the room probably changes every week at least. Yeah, they always doing something, changing something. Let me just get out, go out. I don't know if you already can do flipper. Flipper. There's one going out and another going out. I got very sidetracked with it. Apologies. Just trying to light another candle. Well, I was trying to stick the new one to the wax, but I had to cool down a bit for it to say. But yeah, it was a Thala. And a Thala was in reverse, but a Thala speaks of inherited possessions through ancestral connection. It's ancestral property. So this speaks of slavery, homelessness, bad karma, poverty, there's a lack of company, order. Like it's a lot of things that um, one might be bound to or attached to mentally, definitely, even physically. But yes, that is what that ring is saying. So it's stating, thank you, Spirit. Are you going to be bound to your ancestral trauma, your ancestral? Are you going to be the breaker? Yeah, we got the page of swords out there. Are you going to be the it's a word I'm trying to get. Oh my gosh. It's chain breaker, curse breaker, yes, but it's are you going to break these hereditary curses because if it is being bound to something. But either way, this is Page of Swords. So this is a idea, a thought. As you see, there's lines coming from this page's head. Head in the clouds. This is he's actually in a cloud, but this is thinking thought, a strong thought. And you've rested on this thought. You've rested on this thought. You've meditated on this thought, and you feel now is the time to act on this thought. You know, so now is the time for action. You're finding that balance. By going within, you found that balance. Um, and somewhat you still are still within because spirit is trying to bless you, and you're not paying attention. Then we have this Page of Cups out here, in reverse. So you know we have okay, I got you. Basically, this a whole nother storyline now, but what I was just saying is one storyline. Yes, it's movement towards a thought that you've meditated on, you've read within and looked on. So this is more than likely an idea that came from your divine counterparts and your higher self. But there will be balance found. Um, Spirit is definitely going to give you a blessing. Um, it's okay. It's okay to um, hold your cup right now and not give it out to anybody. So that is saying, let's not be free willy nilly, free willy. I was willy nilly, but either way, it came out however it came out. For some reason, I had to say free willy, but that's vice versa. So hot crotch, free willy, whatever. Let's not be on those energies. Spirit saying to hold this cup to yourself. Um, I had the bottom of the decks and all that stuff, but throughout the antics, I'm not even gonna do it because I rested on the chair. I done something else, but and the decks fell, so I no longer had the bottom of the decks. And yeah, so I left it as that. We're not doing the bottom of the deck. It's the underlying energy. Yeah, it is, but you. Anyway, yeah. So the other storyline was um, like due to not receiving the love that you wish, that um, equal give and take, that love that would be reciprocated. You're there and ready, and you have now found contentment within self. You know, we have expectancy. So yeah, expectancy. That could mean pregnancy, yes, but expectancy is um you and whatever this new idea, this new endeavor that you're on is gonna be big, but it's about to give birth, in other words. We have contentment, I just spoke of it. Um, and it's fine to be content with where you are right now. And that's why you're being given this grace. You've learned your truth. hmm Yes, you've definitely learned your truth because truth comes out again after discernment. So somebody might be coming in with communication because I was just going to say that with your discernment and truth coming out twice. So I'm going to put one on that side and one on this side. So this is you are being given grace because you have known what to say and what not to say. This is due to going within, so it's no longer tit for tat. It's no longer if they said this, so I'm gonna say that. It's no longer shooting below the belt, but okay, I'm just gonna speak my truth, and that's that. It's not malicious. It is just out of love and healing. So this is beautiful, but someone is definitely going to come in and try to speak some sort of truth to you. Some parts it's going to be truth, and some parts it's going to be bullshit. 10 as I looked at that because you got to use your discernment. So I'm going to actually, I'm going to go here. So yeah, you're going to definitely have to use your discernment with this. As I cut the deck before I was about to shuffle, we have Stay Focused and Platinum. So yeah, that's after silver, that's after gold, you go platinum, you know. So this is definitely gonna be a birth of something big, something, you know, amazing, something beautiful, something that you are gonna love because you know most people do love and feel a amazing connection towards their children and they give birth. So that is definitely speaking on that. I'm pretty here for our red fours. What do we have for red fours? So you're being told to just stay focused, you know? This is not Nike, don't do it. No, no, no. So I don't know what second, third, I'm hearing fifth. I'm gonna say the same baseball. Because fuck, if you give a person a second chance, you know, after that it's done. If they show you the ass once, you should have left it. But hey, some people, I can't lie, I'm one of them too. I am. I always try to look on the positive side of people, and sometimes, you know, that's probably all of your own eyes. But yeah, this is not like you won't do it for this to come out. So it's something that you're contemplating, and that was me hitting you 12-12 when I did that. This is, I just fucking say it, right? Silver, the candle went out. Sorry, I'm got birthday candles. It's just to burn my wallet something when I'm gonna burn it, and you know, spirit talks to the flame, it's a spiritual gateway and all of that good stuff too. But yeah, I just talked to say it silver girl, no, girl, silver girl, platinum, right? So if this is concerning a person and you're giving them a second chance, you're lowering you're lowering your elevation, you're lowering your stage, you're backtracking because you went from platinum to girl. Mm-hmm. Brush yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. And then we have walk in your truth. So yeah, you definitely need to stop lowering yourself for these energies, you know. Um, I did this. I was trying to show you truth and truth. Communication, communication, truth and communication came out twice. So yeah, what is your truth? What is your truth? Do you know your truth? Of course you know your truth because you've read within. So for some you are definitely gonna know your truth and you are to walk in it. Don't lower any vibration, any don't lower yourself at any of it. And yeah, of course they're gonna see you rolling. But the only thing, you know, how are you rolling? They see me rolling. They hate it. Trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. Mm-hmm. Trying to catch you slipping. They trying to catch you slipping, my G. Mm-hmm. Hi, but they ain't because after that we're gonna diamond. So from you, I have full body goosebumps. Okay, that's too much information. I won't say that. But yes, full body goosebumps. I love it. I love it. For some, I'm hearing. You are gonna downgrade to this girl through this part by taking this person on. But with the others, you graduated again, next level. You skipped your platinum stage and went to diamond. But yes, you're being called to quiet your mind. Solar return. Solar return. Happy solar return if it is your born date today, yesterday, within this week passing or week coming up. But this is speaking of the sun's placement the day you were born. Now, this does not happen every year. It only happens every 7 years. So, seven might be significant. You might be born on the seventh day, the seventh month, or that is your favorite number. But happy solar return, it might actually be one of your sevens. So, that's what, 21, 28. Let's see. What shit? Hold on, what are you doing? 7, 14, 21. So you would celebrate 7, 14, 21, 28, right? And then after that, it would be, good lord, what the frick? My math ain't mathing today, and I am awesome. I don't even understand right now what's going on with my brain. Come on, Michelle. It's below. It's below. We have bladder and kidneys. You might have an issue with your bladder or kidneys. Um, but that is, you should know who I am. Comes up. I'm trying to think. Frick, what, what sign? I can't remember. Each sign has a skeletal. Okay, my brain isn't working right now. I guess it is too early. Because yes, I am always in the morning. I be getting up twos and threes. It's always threes, but either is. But yeah, and then I'm going through my day. But you should know who I am comes up and cocky is in brackets. So this is a boasty energy later that yeah is approaching you or is around you or even you yourself, Mother Nature. You're being called to get out into Mother Nature and trust never returns. So that's just speaking on something that's happened and if you're this person that's taking this person back, you're still gonna have doubts in this relationship because whatever they did, trust never does truly return. It is up to you, it's a perception, but you're always gonna have that feeling deep down, um, that this person's doing something. You might not like green vegetables, but you're being told to eat more greens. Yeah, grow the fuck up. Yeah, grow the fuck up. That comes out. Somebody is immature, but definitely being called to detox, alkaline your body. So yeah, you need to eat some more greens. Spirit said eat some more greens, alkaline your body, so that any ailments or sicknesses from your body is fully alkaline. They cannot live there. They are not welcome higher. Don't resist this change. So this is just stating like no, don't take this person back. Do not. Do not take this person back. Um, yeah, it's gonna be some form of communication, but you need to stay content with your lens on. Is that you? Excuse me? Or is that a cross watcher watching this video saying, excuse me, don't tell him that. Ja bomba hole. Bomba hoyanas. Hole. Yeah, cut down on sugars. Mm-hmm. Reinforce stress going low. What are your eating habits? How do you eat? I'm just asking for myself because spirits going low. But, um, yeah, okay. Yeah, advice and some. That spirits advice and some. But it's gonna be limited few here. Limited few that's picked this right that actually is on this journey of vegan, vegetarian, vegetables. Yeah, vegetables, fruits. I don't care. And fuck you mean wants to come out. Platinum, fuck people. I can't lose myself. I need to, because, I was, look, and because I was shuffling today, it's still bent, but it's stopped. And look at that. Don't assume shit, right? But don't assume shit. This is what I was trying to show you. Fuck people, I can't lose myself. But you saw what happened. Legally blind. So somebody might not have good sight at all, but this is stating I'm legally blind. I'm legally deaf. Fuck people, I can't lose myself. So you're blind to the haters. I'm blind to you. Haters. Yes, reboot your hard drive. So that might be actual, because I don't know, that is definitely a subliminal message. It is not meaning that, but for some reason I was called to say that experience here. Um, I'm on the bottom as I'm closing. It wants to show me, say, hey, not my monkey, not my circus. So yeah, Spirit's just telling you to cast your cares upon them and move forward with you because everything else don't matter. It's not your monkey. It's not your circus. Mm-hmm. Yellow bug. Yellow, 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 hello. Yellow. Hmm. Well, let's start with your ruin. Yellow, your ruin was Rido, Rido. Rido speaks now Rido is the chariot. Rido is the chariot, and the chariot takes you places, right? This speaks of either physical travel, a spiritual journey, vacation, relocation, what is evolving, change of place, perception, um, but it is positive movement and moving on it, it's not just da 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 da, I'm just walking. It's walking with a purpose, in other words. And yeah, it's like dancing to the rhythm of your drum, but not just that, it's also on your true journey, your true path. Rider is the chariot, ruin. Yeah, I'm gonna go into the tarot. I'm gonna go into the tarot. Let's just move you all to the side. You know what? That's disrespectful. Maybe that's what was supposed to happen. But either way, I'm gonna do the same thing I did because as I'm looking, right? I'm being turned to shoe. I just put these right here to the side of this deck. And look at that. I didn't do the red stuff. So that's what I'm going to do now. Continue. Let me get my red 4 back. And I'm going to put the red 4 on this stack. Put this to the side over here. See? So we're labeled that was the red 4. So we're going to put you to the side. And I'll do that after. So I'll put the yellow 4s over. So when I'm done with this, I'll put that on there and go from there. But fuck. Basically, sorry. Yeah, take it already out. I'll teach you. So we have the 3 of cups. We have the 8 of swords. The 3 of cups and the 8 of swords is speaking about it's speaking of something that didn't work out. Something that didn't work out how you wished it to work out. And it is now to the point that it's okay with you. Be still with my soul. That is a church song. But Spirit just gave it to me. It is okay within you that these things did not work out. But this also speaks of it's just a peace. I feel rested. I feel eased. Like I'm just here at this moment. I'm in the here and now. Thank you, Spirit. But we have the 2 of swords in reverse and the 3 of wands in reverse. So this is not um worrying about stressing. This is I've made my decision. I will no longer wait for this person's contact because this is rod. It's the 2 of rods. So you're not gonna be waiting for this person to come see you or anything because you know that this is throwing you off balance. This is possibly distracting you from putting in that work towards the pinnacle. Um, yeah, this storyline is pretty much straightforward, and I'm happy that you are content and at peace because now um, one can move forward. You know, one can be in sync. We have synthesis, but be confirmed. Yeah, be on their journey. You know, you are being called to be kind, or maybe you still stayed kind to this person, but as you heard, the film just gave confirmation. You know, expansiveness. You are now expanding to a whole nother level. You are expanding to a whole nother level due to this forgiveness. Whatever they did is okay. Presence, you know, you are definitely living in the present moment. You are definitely not taking on what yesterday left behind or worrying about what tomorrow is going to bring. You're focused on what you're responsible for, your responsibilities. You know, I just noticed that this I never put this from the other deck back. So once again, not my monkey, not my circus. Let me put this where it's supposed to go because all these decks are no shuffle decks. They are actually black box decks. Oh, put them in this drawer. The empty boxes, but they're black box decks. So all the decks look like that. To say, you know, it's basically to remind me it's just cleansing, not shuffling in like the rest and whatnot. So yeah, yellow 4. Yeah, you have put in the work. You know, you have put in this work, and you know, let me just congratulations, congratulations. You know, because some people don't get better, they get bitter. They allow other people to have them feeling a bias, and that unforgiving spirit is also going to attract other unforgiving spirits, but it is going to hold you in a lower vibration because you're upset or feeling some type of way about this situation, this person, whatever, whatever. But as I was saying that, I looked up, I continued talking because I didn't want to lose my train of thought. But 3030 um, came up. You might be in your 30s. You might be actually good in 30. How they say dirty, dirty. Let's not. Let's not. Let's be divine. 30. Let's dive in. Let's I'm gonna come up with something. I'm gonna write a note about that. 30s. And a quote. I'll put a starter and a quote for it. Other than dirty. 30. If you feel you could comment and give me some ideas. Dirty 30 is a no, no. So we are trying to, because I see a divine but man, I don't rhyme. I'm trying to be a little doctor. See, anyway, let me get off. I'm gonna have to look back and see because I wrote this timestamp, but I think I done a whole lot after that. Um, before I actually started. Yeah. So with that, where did I put it? Where did I put it? Nudie note. Yeah, I wrote that down. Just because as I go, I try to figure out a title that I don't have to rewatch and all that stuff. I mean, I could just title it into it, side of me, the intuitive side of me from the tarot, but then there's other things as well. So, I just jumped on her and there. That's what 32, 32 as I looked up. Yes, I love me. I love you too. Do you love you? Can you say I love me? I love me. I love me some me. I know. I mean, why did he round? Some of you be loving you for real, they teachers and uh, alone time. This is 4's. What to you for all 4's? My love with folks. First people we picked the yellow. I'm saying 4's. The fuck? That's why he wasn't giving me the yellow 4's. Be specific. Yes. Some people pray, but they ain't praying right. You gotta be specific, detailed. Sponge. But yeah. What are you absorbing? What are you putting yourself around? What are you absorbing? If you, I'm hearing a young child. Whatever you are doing in front of your child, they are sponging it. They are taking it all in. But what next? But what happens next? But what happens next? That's probably what you're asking. What happens next? I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. I can't see. Actually, I can sing. Everyone can sing, but not everybody can hold that note. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. But I know I'm a singer, professional. Um, you could feel something's about to happen, and if a person's trying to communicate, you're gonna hear something in the voice, and yeah, mark my words, that you're gonna know that they're either bullshitting or you could stand on this word. But mark my words, this feels good too. If it's anyone, yeah, mark my words, you're gonna know. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's the telling the truth was a lie. Jaja, really, what? Jaja leave me firm and strong. Mm-hmm. Give me the energy we need. Yes. Firm and strong. Yes. Standing on solid ground. Mm-hmm. Give me the energy we need. Yes. Reveal something is going to come to light. Yes, all shall be seen moving forward, moving forward. All shall be seen. If this journey was easy, everyone will do it straight like an arrow. You understand? You understand? Yeah, you understand? Dirty accent come back up again. Will you still love me in the morning? Introductions come out. Sexy as fuck after that. So, um, do you still love me in the morning is talking about sleeping with a person and are you gonna switch up on me after the fact? But you're gonna be introduced to a person and they're either gonna be sexy. They're probably laughing a little at that one, but yeah, they're gonna think you're sexy as fuck. So they're gonna think they're sexy as fuck. So, I don't know why they did that. Maybe they got somebody. But yo, it's a good match. They bring it the battle. And moving forward, you might get to know each other a little bit better. This is hopefully after the relationships is separated if you're in a relationship or they're in a relationship. Because I don't know that all the cat kids, know, shadow work. Yeah, you're on your journey. You're on your journey. Because in fact, look, if this journey was easy, everyone would do it straight like an arrow. But you're on the journey. You're on the journey. Stay calm, definitely. And awesome of just, focusing on oneself, one's healing because, you know, this world is full of distractions. Full of distractions. Congratulations to you. But we're gonna leave that like that. And move on to the next. Just realized what either day I'll do for you. Green people. Green. But Thursdays ruin. Thursdays ruin. And Thursdays is the giant, it represents the goddess Thor. This speaks of force, but not just any force, it's a reaction. It's it's definitely a direct force. It's physical. Destruction, defense, conflict. Sorry, taking a sip. Mm. But I'm feeling hot. Yeah, towards the head. Hot headed. Something. This is speaking of a person with a low tolerance. Um, Something's gonna transpire. It's gonna have you hot headed. You're being called calm. That thunder. Calm that thunder that was rumbling in you. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I wasn't moving. I wasn't moving at all. For you to be silent. I'll still explain the video as I see it. I forgot words when I started yelling was I noticed that the cars Still a bit. And I then said 4004 as I looked up. And just writing it down. But I stated that I will do the crap afterwards. I'm putting the fours on top of this deck so that I know what gets with what and who's is what's and what's up. But we have the higher fund out here. So this is speaking of tradition, just everybody's traditions are different, but basically this is spiritual tradition. Um, it's stating, yeah, victory, due to your obedience. This is the page of swords coming out of the wood. Due to your obedience, um, chariot and the eight of swords. Ooh, I love it. Okay, um, this is not working. This is not working. This is somebody not working. This is also speaking of something that you're searching for. You will find it. You're gonna receive messages, contact, some form of contact. But this is speaking of movement. But this is definitely this is collective messages. Take what yours, leave the rest. So it will be different things that come through to you intuitively and this spirit. But this, I'm feeling this is definitely networking. It's putting yourself out there for the world to view. It's gonna bring some victory. Definitely, this is something that you've had on your mind for a while before. Um, it is a passion more than likely because after this daughter's movement, some people procrastinate and all of that, but this is like, yes, bah, bah. This is fire energy. This is definitely fire energy. I got hot. It's fire energy. So even if you are not a fire sign, you are tapping into the fire energy that is within you and doing things that you need to do straight up. Hi, hello. This is angels. Yes, exploring. You're exploring. It's bringing you so much delight. It's bringing you joy, happiness. Yes, see, creativity. I cannot make this up. Full body goosebumps once again. Understanding comes after that. Then we have commitment. We have intention. We have celebration, and we have openness after that. Listen, I just kept giving and giving and giving. I was energized upon just now. What are you? But either way, with this exploration, you definitely have explored. You are putting yourself within this idea, you know, and you're even bringing to light to other people through your creativity. They overstand, not even understand. They are overstanding, even understanding. I'm hearing what you're bringing to the table, what you have to offer. You they are gonna be committed, but you are committed to this journey. Why? Because you are moving with intent. You know, but you also need to question other people's intentions towards you and your endeavors. Are they going to hold you back, or are they going to have you moving forward, elevating, graduating? But we have a celebration here, openness. So you're going to be out there socializing, and hi, of course, celebrate your success. Of course, if you don't, who is? Mm-hmm. You're going to take a sip, but the time was 44:04. So it's just amazing that I'm seeing the forwards in this reading. So just know that you are guided, you are protected. Your money is gonna be okay in this. This is gonna bring you some money. Yeah, see, fire and fire, fire plus fire. You might be in a relationship. If a fire sign, you are a fire sign. But this is putting fire to fire. This is fuel to fire. This is dynamite. Yeah. We didn't have none of your fucking business. Keep it to your chest. Some people can be coming in just to eavesdrop, just to see what's up, just to see what's about on your list. And all they want is for you to lose. But these people are losing. Period. They're losing. And they're trying to bring you down with them. You know? Yeah. They can play like I guess you should do it. But that's like you act like you don't know. You know this. This is possibly a earth sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So, or you are air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But this is like speaking about being Friday. So who's in, who's out? We have Cancer out here too. So person might be a Cancer, you might be a Cancer. Take yours and leave the rest force. Not being able to be able to the floor. Yeah, we haven't did that for all the readings. So what is it? For anyone who suffers is the youth. So this is speaking of a co-parenting situation. You probably have this person blocked, and are you are you happy for him? Are you happy for him? Hmm? You probably listen. Should have took the chance when given, and water after that. Water sign. We have water sign, earth signs, and Virgo. This was like two. Nope. Water sign, earth sign, Virgo. So that's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have fire, outer, water sign, earth signs. So that's Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So and fire sign. Underneath fire sign, we have Sagittarius. So you might be Sagittarius, but we have fire and fire. So you might have more than one fire sign in your charts. But this is speaking of co-parenting. Let me show you something. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. Let's get better, not bitter, right? Because of the fact of the situation. Yes, you have some people out there, the masculines, that don't do for their children. You have some mothers out there that hold a grudge against the daddy because they have moved on to with someone else, which this is what it sounds like. But if you have your child or children's other parent blocked, you need to unblock them. That 47, as I said that. But confirmed, you're a piece of shit. Unless this person has physically abused your child, you, or done something like really to the extreme, they should still have option of contact. Anyway, life be life and but stay thankful comes next. We now have water and water. So that's water good, water sign, but water. I'm just looking at how these cards just is right now. Water. Sagittarius is in the middle of water. You know. But water sign flax. Singer or sing. Bitch can't help water leaky faucet. Sorry, faucet, leaky faucet. Um, I'll show you the cards as they we have a singer, water sign flax, I don't know, movie. So that's dates. You know, you might go sit off by the water if you live by water. Go watch a movie. Um, actually, that's a date, yes. You could be dating yourself. That could be your rewards to self, you know, your peace of mind, your mother pussy. This yeah, they want to keep coming out. Yeah, take yourself out to a restaurant. But either way, yeah, somebody's in their feelings. Somebody's definitely talking about the happy for you because you found this new love. But they're like your mother pussy. That man, that big man, but not little man, that big. big, big man, big man, big man, big man. Meow, meow. See what you can do when you put your mind to it. See what you do when you see what you do. See what you could do when you put your mind to it. Fire and water comes out now. So that's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this one as is. Alright, they. So this message has had a few. Remember, this is collective messages. Take what's yours and leave the rest. But mhm, mhm. This was beautiful. This was just beautiful. This right here. Probably even if this is your storyline, this might be your lower antics right here. This is spirit calling you out straight. And the crazy part is this stack talks about children and look at the color. Son and daughter, pink and blue. And block the stop. So it can some people some of you again have to it's telling you to block this person. But for that to come out with that was that storyline. I knew God sent you. Okay, you're gonna have a God send Queen Force. This person might be a Gemini. Okay, it's a test. You might be a Gemini, they might be a Gemini. It's a test. You're being told to ignore it. That's not very lying. Oscar on the glass side. But anyway, yes, you are tested, especially when you're elevations. Once when you're elevating, it's gonna be test one, test one, test one, test because you need to be um know that I'm not well, you need to know that, but I'm just letting you know spirit needs to know that you are ready for the blessings. You aren't gonna just accept them and then backtrack. You know, and then it's blessings from blessings from blessings from blessings, blessings from blessings from blessings, blessings from blessings from blessings, blessings. So open up my deck. See what you can do when you put your mind to it. See what you can do when you put your mind to it. Hey, hey, hey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm done with myself. I'm gonna put this on pause. As you will see if you said I watched the whole thing, that I hear pause it, cleaned up, and then put out the other decks. But I'm gonna pause it, clean up, and then bring out all of them all together and just let it flow. Back by popular demand. Oh, I not even saying it's your girl back. You're listening to the Quiet Storm. Fold. But either way, I'm silly at times. Wherefore, wherefore, wherefore. We here for you. Wherefore. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give me that. Oh, mm-hmm. Don't give me that. Don't give it up. Don't give it up. Don't give me that. Oh, daddy, I come to my guy. Yeah. Damn it. Lay your head on my shoulder. Lay it down. But anyway, ready for to achieve greatness. Start where you are. Use what you hear. Do what you can. Mm-hmm. We got old school, make a cause, focus, drowning. I regret what I did to you. I want to feel that way again. I regret lying. I knew I was a distraction from your pain, and romance Cupid's arrow strikes. Mm. Okay, somebody from your past is definitely watching you from a fake account, and they're feeling like very much depressed. They're in their feelings. They're not feeling their bliss. You know, I regret what I did to you. I wouldn't feel that way again. I knew I was a distraction from your pain. So they lied. They didn't show their true self. And when the true character started to come out, you know, you probably laughed them. Five, 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 five. As I said that. So yeah, it was change. You was like, time for a change. This person changes, I'm changing too. My location. But easily. Um, this is speaking of a person that is really feeling your loss, you know, your leaving me. But we also have Cupid's arrow strikes. So that's speaking of another counterpart coming in, you know, and this person is gonna bring fire. You're gonna, as you see these two minds connecting, it is a divine light coming from them. You know, so this is gonna be an uplifting connection, or a beautiful connection. You know, so yeah, this is awesome. This is definitely I'm just piggybacking and looking at my notes. Always the way at force because as you know I did the video. I forgot that. But forgot these sets of cards. So hmm, yeah, this is yeah, that this just piggybacks off of you leveling up, and it's definitely spirit's blessing. It's gonna be a true connection. That's part of the blessing. The first part was monetary, but in other words, spirit's gonna bless you all around. I'm hearing overflow. It's too much. It's too much. Another. Oh my gosh, it's too much. I'm laughing at myself because you can't see what I'm doing, but just the animation. I am very animated. When I figure out this arrangement where you can see me, I'm gonna hang laughing probably because like this camera is sad. This 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 divine being really has a lot to her. Hi, hello, can you hear me now? Mm. But anyway, I'm gonna move it on, move it on. And we going and we going and we going and we don't stop. I pushed you, but we don't stop. But lay your head on my pillow. Lay it down. Now, out here we got you have to participate relentlessly in the manifestation of your own blessings. You have to participate, yellow fours. You have to participate. You have to take that step forward. Take that step forward. hmm Take that step forward. We have addiction out here. We have karmic friends. We have antisocial. We have possibilities. We have I was selfish and stuck in my head. Sorry, not my head, in my ego. I burned myself from work. I love you. I want to tell you how I feel. Sorry, I want to tell you how I feel first, and then I love you. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So, yellow force. This is speaking of um attachments. Period. No matter it's addictions, codependency, obsession, restraint, possession, and control, emotional block. Um, can't fully trust them, tension, secret competition, friends closely, enemies closer. But this is speaking of attachments, unhealthy attachments that you're drawn back from, you know? And this is because maybe they did hurt your feelings because it has inner feelings, silent treatment left out. So this is just speaking of, pulling back, and really looking into what are your possibilities, what are your dreams, what do you wish to do with your life. This is riding the waves. Just moving forward. She's recorded herself. So there is going to be memories of the past of where you came from, and I always say you forgive, but I don't forget. Remember the lesson you know, remember the good times. Um, and yeah, if the bad times, the lessons there, so any triggers or traits that you notice, it's there and look like, alarm, So, this person just wants you to know that they were stuck in their ego. So they worked off of pride and ego rather than love, you know, and they try to keep themselves busy, but you also might be trying to keep yourself busy, trying not to think of certain things. But you might get some communication because they do want to tell you how they feel. They not realize that they do love and you do have to give it time. All the healing process, 12, as I looked up, it is no zeros in numerology. So the hours 1, the minute was 2, and the seconds was 12. So, but either way, it was 12, 12. You know, um, sorry, another note to that, 12, 12. Um, any angel numbers that I actually state, any numbers I state, you could take and look them up for yourself. Um, the meanings are usually okay. I mean, I did my studies. I'm not completely a numerologist, but I do know bits and pieces. That is with everything, but everything is a learning journey. You learn every day. You live, you love, and you continue learning. Continue opening yourself up to learning new things, learning about yourself. Period. But yeah, this is speaking of that. It's speaking of you know being connected to everything but attached to nothing, Be connected to it all but attached to nothing. Okay? Yeah. hmm It's okay to go within and pull back, but sometimes it's unhealthy. Sometimes you need to express how you feel, and sometimes you don't. But with that being said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get onto the greens now. Green falls, green falls, we are on you. Be strong, be fearless, be beautiful. Mhm. Yeah, your first card we have picture. Moving on, smell the roses. Narcissist. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. It's time for me to heal now. You came closer than anyone, and I can't stop thinking about you. Divine timing. When the time is right, you will know. Trust all will turn out well. So this is speaking of another person that is reminiscing. Like reminiscing. Reminiscing. You are the person's reminiscing. But this is speaking of memories after moving on. This is speaking of taking time to slow down and smell the roses, you time, getting outside, you know, I can't help, this is the narcissist call, but right now I am seeing this person, well, this egg with a crown. It's a golden egg. Um, with this, after telling you to get out and take some time for yourself and, get out in nature, this is stating that this is what you need to do. You know, um, I feel that you're the person. You might be the cause watcher. Um, that comes across this message, but either way, this is telling you to put the phone down, to get out, and do something that's gonna make you feel good about yourself. That's gonna bring up your ego. That's gonna open your doors to opportunities, you know. But this is speaking of moving on from a narcissistic relationship, a narcissist itself, and still looking back at the memories, the good times. Of course, memories don't live like people do. They'll always remember you, whether things are good or bad. It's just the memories that you have. Yes. Yep, definitely confirmed by a real call, not even message or being. However, yeah, I'm on point with it because I wasn't even on the phone that long the person hung up on me after my saying what I said. So yeah, somebody's hurt and then they feel it. They can't stop thinking of you. It's time to heal. If you are the person, this person, it's time to heal. But just know that you did come closer than anybody else. They have not let anybody in like they let you in. But all will be revealed, all will come to light, and all will work out in divine timing. My ears are ringing as I say it that. I'm gonna write divine timing. Ringing again, yes, divine timing. hmm But I'm hoping maybe I should stick around, stick around, stick around, or scroll to the end. I'm just writing a note because I never really explained these two. These two cards did not want to come and be back in the dark when I was trying to put them in there because I already had the bottom card. Yes, I did explain I didn't do bottom cards because of what happened. If you stuck around, if you heard the beginning, if you liked watching the whole video, then perfectly understand what I'm saying. I'm not repeating anything, but what happened happened. But I'm gonna put all the fours back there, right? Red fours, yellow fours, green fours. Are you going to live in this not enough? Lacking confidence, self sabotage, ego, fear, frustrated? Are you? Or are you going to be the phoenix that's risen? If there's wheels turning in that head, there's earth is probably burning. But are you going to ignite this fire, this new phase, rekindle, renew, growth, unchanged? I'm saying unchanged. Are you going to change your mind? Get out of this unchanged mindset? And are you going to rise from these ashes? Are you going to rise from these ashes? Or are you going to stay stuck in this I'm not enough mentality, energy, anything? But either way, lovelies, I finished it. I was supposed to have that up, but it was just no Ew. Oh, I rubbed off my 444. But either way, it is always love. It is always honor. It is always respect. Stay loyal to yourself, my babies. Later, later.